Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a online part-time clothing reseller and I sell used clothes on eBay. I have 3 items that I'm shipping out today for a gross sales amount of $98.19. It was not a great day. Today is Thursday, December 14th. So these were the things that sold yesterday on Wednesday. I did put on one of my vintage sweaters that I have for sale. Thought I'd be a little in the festive spirit this morning. The first thing I will tell you, it's vintage sweaters. It's a vintage sweater day. This is a vintage cardigan. It has like this little chevron kind of stripe pattern. It's, my light hates me. Here we go. Editions by Van Heusen. It is acrylic, made in Hong Kong. It's kind of black. I don't know, I used grunge in the title. I don't know. So vintage cardigan sweaters have an average sale price of $37.41 and a sell-through rate of only 17%. I actually was thinking I should check like my personal sell-through rate, like how many vintage sweaters I have sold, because I think that would be interesting to know. But I didn't do that. The way my spreadsheet is right now, it's not an easy thing for me to look up. I'm in the process of switching over how I keep track of all my inventory. So this sold on eBay for $32.05. I'm putting it in a box. And let's see, where did I buy it? Oh, I bought it at the bins. So the bins are the Goodwill outlet, and you buy things in, you like dig through big literal bins of things, and then you pay for them by the pound. So I had my average cost of goods at $1.84. However, I bought this over a year ago, which isn't great. Definitely want to be selling my items much faster, but for some reason it just didn't sell last summer, or not summer. Oh, no. Really, no joke, it didn't sell last summer. It also didn't sell last winter, so okay. Sometimes I have issues with my adhesive. I do work out in my garage, and I think sometimes in the winter the adhesive goes on strike. It says I'm too cold. I am not doing it. So I just reinforce the adhesive with these little priority stickers. All right. I still need to tell you my profit on the sweater. My profit on this sweater is $18.41. So that's pretty good. I don't mind that. I do mind having it for over a year. All right, vintage sweater number 2. This is also a cardigan, very similar in style, I think. There's one big difference with this. There's like dust flying. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of like hairy. It has mohair in it. So I did change the search to vintage cardigan sweater mohair, and it was very different. So I was kind of actually not really surprised. The average sale price was $61.08. So I think there's probably some like either high end or like really cool ones in there that are affecting that average sale price. I didn't do a huge search on it because I'm kind of running behind today. But anyway, also it upped the sell-through rate to 23%. Mine sold for $46.14 on eBay. And when I tell you the eBay price, it's what they paid for the item plus the shipping, because that's what comes into my account. And my furnace is I thought I had enough time. Yeah, and then I paid for shipping out of that amount, so I think that that is important to know. I did buy this at my favorite thrift store, which has a very low cost of goods, because it's kind of like a perpetual bag sale, which is nice. So 64 cents, I'm not even joking, was my average cost of goods the day that I bought this. And yeah, piece of paper today. It's going on strike. Okay. Yeah, so this sold for $46.14 after fees, shipping, and my very low, thankfully, cost of goods. My profit is $28.10. So that's really good. I have had this for 9 months. However, 9 months ago it was spring. So I do think that people buy things on eBay over all seasons. I definitely have sold coats in May and swimming suits in January, but I do think seasonality still applies, and sweaters are more likely to sell in the fall and winter than they are in the spring and summer. I told you all that, right? Great. You ready for vintage sweater number 3? It's not. Snow pants. These are just Columbia snow pants. They're bibs, which I actually searched, did a different search. So these are kids. I sold them, let's see, I've had them since October of last year. I bought them when I went on a thrifting trip with my husband to Durham, North Carolina. And actually, I think I have a thrift haul from that. I mean, it's old stuff. But I do think I have a thrift haul from that. Anyway, what was I saying? It's important to know. Oh, sell-through rate. So I searched Columbia kids snow pants, and the average sale price, first of all, snow pants is not one word. So I was like, 1% sell-through rate. Snow pants is 2 words. And you would think these are like nylon. They wouldn't, it's like they attract everything. Okay. Columbia kids snow pants have an average sale price of $18.44 and a 28% sell-through rate, which is, I think, really good. When I'm shopping, I look for 25% or higher. However, if you add kids snow bibs, the average sale price is still pretty low at $20.43, but the sell-through rate is 51%. So that's great. That's gonna look like an even number of items sold and listed. These sold on Poshmark, believe it or not, for $20. And I did pay $4 for them, which is kind of a lot, but I made some poor choices when I was in Durham because I was just excited about being on a thrifting trip. It was like my first thrifting trip. And I was still fairly new. I mean, I was only like a year in at that point, so. My profit is $12 on these, which is, you know, not terrible. I shoot for 15 in profit, but just the fact that I've had them longer than a year, and you know, I paid so much for them, so much, $4 is not really that much in the grand scheme of things, but compared to 64 cents, 60 whatever cents, it seems like a lot. What I was gonna tell you one more thing about this. Oh, I did sell them before and they were returned. I don't know why. I think for fit. It's been a while, but they sold in April. So, I mean, that's the, you know. Okay, so my total profit is $58.51. So my goal is $67 a day. That gives me $2,000 for the month to go into my family's budget, to save for taxes because it is taxable income, and to put back into my business to buy more snow pants. Probably not snow pants. So I was a little off my mark today, but that's okay. Some days are better, some days are worse, and that's why it all averages out. That's it for me. I feel like I need to keep going because this is short, but that's all right. I hope you're having a great day. Make sure you comment below. I love chatting in the comments. That's my favorite part of sharing with you. And I did, yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate that. That does help I don't really understand it all, but it does help my channel to grow. And that is something that I would like to do at this point. So I think that's it. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon.